Good evening. Hello everybody. Or anybody. Welcome to the quiz. Let me know if my volume levels are a bit whack and I'll get that fixed. But yeah, there should be some quiet music playing in the background and my voice. This should be as peaky as it really gets. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Yeah, and now it's not so blown out. That's why he's here, so that we get a decent white balance. Because he's bloody useless otherwise. But hello, if you're there. Hey Adele, how you doing? You have a nice weekend? Can't hear the music. Okay, I can fix that. Do we want golden fans trending? There we go. I'm glad you had a good weekend. Sorry, I'm trying to fix the music at the same time. We don't want golden fans trending. We don't want that. I've already had to explain to like 4 people this week about masturbating baboons. I don't need more awkward conversations with my family members. But yeah, that should be the music coming through now. Let me know if it's too loud now. Aww, Leighton, why so sleepy? I'm going to take that to be suitable, but I'm going to think that it's saying subtle and that it's a suitable subtlety. Like a nice in the background level. So busy weekends and then sleepy Mondays. No, you do not do subtle. Or suital. Or no. You don't. Golden fans. Just... It does make me think more of a Golden Girls OnlyFans page, which is worse in some ways. So thanks for that, everyone. Well, I think it would be about time. Spring si hrad on a mnode. I don't I don't. No. No. I give up. You win. Let's get the quiz started, though. Hey, welcome to the quiz. We are starting at 7:30. Wow. And yeah, hello. Welcome to tonight's quiz, where I'm irresponsible of the chat and in general. We had to add that note after last week's chat, which is apparently continuing. So thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna get started with the quiz because I can. It's past, and that's when we start. So, thanks, Michelle. Wow. I'm glad I put this up now. Right, let's go on with it. Round 1 is on general knowledge. Question 1, what is the capital city of Finland? It's question 1, nice and easy. What is the capital city of Finland? Not having a stroke. I feel like that might be somewhat preferable, but I'm not having one yet. Give it time. Goodness me. Right. Question 2. In pints, how much liquid can a flagon hold? It's question 2. In pints, how much liquid can a flagon hold? I got this looking into the camera thing now. I don't even read the questions. Good. I do glance at the chat every now and then, but there is a 30 to 40 second delay, so bear with me. The more people that watch this, the lower the refresh rate gets or something, so I'll see chat quicker if more people watch. I don't understand it, but yeah, that's a thing. Ooga doogoo. Okay, thank you. Video should be on, yeah. Right, question 3. What name is given to the lightest weight category in Olympic boxing? That's question 3. What name is given to the lightest weight category in Olympic boxing? Pretty sure I said that better the second time than I did the first one. Weight category being a compound phrase in its own. I didn't realize that the first time. Thank you for explaining that font equal don't. I'm more frustrated that there's not an apostrophe in the don't as well, so you're fine. You're fine. I'm irresponsible for the chat though, so do what you want. Question 4. If you were born in October and you weren't a Scorpio, what star sign would you be? It's question 4. If you were born in October and you weren't a Scorpio, what star sign would you be? Load of bollocks or not. It's always good when your life experiences come into the quiz. One, I like reading about them, but it's always helpful as a quiz goer. Oh, I know that because I've been there. That's why we don't do rounds on Scotland or Aberdeen or anything like that. It's too easy. Alright, question 5. Which is longer, the Grand National or the University Boat Race? Total distance. Obviously. It's question 5. Which is longer, the Grand National or the University Boat Race? And the University Boat Race is the Oxford-Cambridge boat race that we're on about. Just to cover my backside. That posh one. Oh, they're both posh. Question 6. I love this question, but for the wrong reasons. With whom do Alan Tishmarsh and Charlie Dimmock join forces to form the Ground Force? It's question 6. With whom do Alan Tishmarsh and Charlie Dimmock join forces to form Ground Force? Like it's some sort of giant mech. I'd love that. I'd have watched the show more if it was like Power Rangers but with shovels. Yeah, that'd be badass. No. Yeah. Question 7. Who played Mr. Darcy in the 1995 BBC adaptation of The Pride and Prejudice? Pride and Prejudice. Pride and Prejudice? Yeah, I'm right. Question 7. Who played Mr. Darcy in the 1995 BBC adaptation of Pride and Prejudice? Don't think it needs the. But I also don't speak English or words too good, on account of the strong. The wound! The wound! Oh, it's gonna be a long one. Goodness me. Number 8. What group with a palindromic name had a hit single that was also a palindrome? If you don't know what a palindrome is, Google it. I'm not. No. You're online anyway. Go. Question 8. What group with a palindromic name had a hit single that was also a palindrome? Most people should know what palindrome means. I mean, you could guess. I'm sure, yeah, it'll be fine. Right, question 9. From which country does the game of Mahjong originate? It's question 9. From which country does the game of Mahjong originate? Where does it come from? Something, Cotton Eye Joe. You can just squeeze that joke together yourself. It's fine. Apparently Mondays are a hard day. I didn't think they were. Thanks, Leighton. That's an excuse. It's the only day of the week I do anything. Oh, well, no. I take my granda shopping. And question 10 then, last one of this round. Which Bond villain has been played by Telly Savalas, Charles Gray and Donald Pleasance? And one other who I forgot to add on. 2 others. Anyway, it's question 10. Which Bond villain has been played by Telly Savalas, Charles Gray and Donald Pleasance? I'll take a breath now. Oh, no. Ignore that. But yeah, that's the end of round 1. If you want any of the questions repeated, just rewind the video. Because, yeah, that works. So no one's going to judge you. No one can judge you. We don't have that capability. But yeah. I got to do the stretchy bit for 30 seconds of just filling air. And, Gengar. And then we'll go over the answers. Because that's how quizzes work. It's what we do. Yes. Garfield was right. I want that on a t-shirt now. I have Magneto was right on a t-shirt. Now I want Garfield. Sure. Round 1 on general knowledge. The answers. Question 1. What is the capital city of Finland? It's Helsinki. Of course it is. You get that one, Michelle, yeah? Yeah. If you got that wrong, that's much worse. Number 2, in pints, how much liquid can a flagon hold? It can hold 2 pints. I don't know why the A moves there, but it does. 3, what name is given to the lightest weight category in Olympic boxing? It's light flyweight. Then flyweight, then bantam. I looked up today. Under 48 kilograms. Imagine being that light. God, it's terrifying. Good on them. 4, if you were born in October and you weren't a Scorpio, what star sign would you be? You'd be a Libra. 5, if my brother's watching, then you should get that one right as well, because you are a Libra. 5, which is longer, the Grand National or the University Boat Race? It's the Grand National. And by a bit. Not stupid numbers, but I can't remember, I didn't write them down. 6, with whom do Alan Tishmarsh and Charlie Dimmock join forces to form the mecca that is Ground Force? It's Tommy Walsh. Oh, there's an S there that shouldn't be. Don't know how that happened. 7, who played Mr. Darcy in the 1995 BBC adaptation of Pride and Prejudice? It's Colin Firth. Yes. 8, what group with a palindromic name had a hit single that was also a palindrome? Now, I only needed the name of the group. I should have pointed that out, but I didn't. But I did only need the name of the group, because that's what the question says. It's ABBA, with their song SOS. Because they spelled the same backwards as forwards. Yes. From which country does the game Mahjong originate? It comes from China. And 10, what Bond villain has been played by Telly Savalas, Charles Gray, and Donald Pleasance? It's Ernst Blofeld. Of course it is. Oh, yes. How'd you find that? How'd you do? Let me know. Did we get any 10s? I like when we get 10s. I'm always impressed when you just get 10s. Leighton makes a valid point. His left leg weighs 48 kilograms. I imagine like the right's not that much different from it. That, or you've had your leg amputated and it's hanging from a set of scales somewhere. Which, if that's your thing, I don't get to judge. I mean, I'm gonna, but I don't get to. Kerry got an 8. Oscar got a 7 or an 8. How'd you get 7 or an 8? Oh, 7 out of 10. You just pressed the wrong buttons. Horrendously. So if we get an 8. Nice. Thanks, Leighton. Who thought, with all the golden girls and the poop talk and the strokiness and whatnot, who thought you'd be the one building my confidence? You ate... Oh, the leg. The leg. You ate the leg at a dinner party. Okay. Yeah, no, bouncing all over the place in the chat just now. Alright, round 2. Oh, I am genuinely anxious about this round. The media round I did before with the jumpy of my faces on it was bad, but this is the thing. So, I can't use licensed music. Simple as. I can't publish a video with licensed music on it. And the YouTube algorithm or whatever it is very good at picking up when I am using licensed music, even for very short clips, and I'd rather just not bother. So, solution? This round is terrible. I am not tone deaf, but I cannot sit in any form of tune. So, this is an intros round. All I want in this round is the name of the song. You're going to hear 10 clips. Each one lasts roughly 30 seconds or less. There's a stupid video playing in the background because I didn't want to have my face and all this just stomped here, me sitting here listening to it as well. So yeah. It's awful, but it's meant to be bad because it's a parody of Nevermind the Buzzcocks. I'm slightly embarrassed by this one, so yeah, let's see how we do. All I want is the name of the song from the terrible impersonation of the intro. You'll see what I mean. The volume should be about here. It should be about this level that I'm speaking just now. It might be a little bit louder, but I have tried to balance it so it all sits about right. But if it's too loud, turn it down and I'm sorry. So yeah, name the song from the god-awful intro. Here we go. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Bow 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 bow. Bow 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 bow. Bow 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 bow. Bow 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 bow. Bum, 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 ba-da, ba, ba-da, ba. Bop, 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 ba-da, bop, ba-da, ba. Bop, 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 ba-da, bop, ba-da, ba. Bop, 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 ba, bop, bop, ba-da, ba. Dum. Do 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 dum. Do 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 dum. Well, that was a thing. Sorry. You can blame him. Yeah, that was... Sorry. Feel free to put all your comments in chat now. Also, feel free to replay the video if you want. I'll hold off on speaking for another... Well, I won't move to the answers for a little bit. Another 30 seconds or so you can catch up. No problem. Yeah. By way of apology, we have a 5th round tonight to make up for whatever that was. Also, heartfelt apologies. Yeah. Thanks, Layton. I appreciate that. I can't tell if you're being sincere or not, but yeah, that was something, let's say. What I really want to do is like Be Kind Rewind remakes of films. I want to get like copies of them. But I don't think I'd make them my own. I don't think I'd do them by myself. That would be more than I'm prepared to do. And more than I can be arsed doing with my phone camera, to be honest. Anyway, the answers then to that round of noise. Oh, I'm in the wrong window. Professional. There we go. Yeah, the first one you heard was Seven Nation Army. That one should have been alright. The second one was 1,000 Miles, which I think you'll find was pitch perfect. Number 3 was Bab O'Reilly, which is tough to imitate, I'll be honest. Number 4 is I'll Be There For You, of course it was. 5 was We Like To Party, The Venga Bus Is Coming. Well done if you got that one. Really well done if you got that one. 6 was Money For Nothing. 7 was Layla, which was 8 was Jump, which is far too multi-layered. 9 was Uptown Funk, well done if you got that one. And 10 was Little Lion Man, and very well done if you got that one, because that one was awful. Like, it was just bad. I'm glad you enjoyed it, but I am very comfortable in my lack of ability to hold a note. But I'm glad that you enjoyed it all the same. But how did you do? What like? It can be a good round, it can be an enjoyable round, but how difficult was it? That's what I want to find out. That's what we haven't learned yet. So how did you do in that round? What's your scores out of 10? Do we have any? Was it hard because of the songs, or because of my versions of their intros? Five out of 10's good. 4 out of 10's alright. Did anyone get Vengabus? That one I thought was near impossible. I didn't use the Backstreet Boys one that I had in my Instagram. I can believe that you didn't get most of these, again, because of my intros versions of them, but we've got a bonus round tonight. We've got an extra round at the end of the quiz to make up for this, so there is more questions to fill it. So yeah, let's go on with it. Right, okay, cool, okay. So it wasn't... The principle of the round is sound, I just need to pick more obvious intros or more obvious questions. What? I have loads of questions about that. You sang to a chicken? You owned a chicken? When did you own a chicken? Yeah, so I thought about leaving more of a space in between, but I figured if you wanted to, you could go back and pause through. I've never done one of these from the audience's point of view. I've never done a quiz and sat where you guys are, so every input you give me does really help. So I will leave more of a break in between, or I'll put numbers up to reference which one we're on, if that helps as well. Yeah. I tried to do it with just it blacking out and blacking back in again, the fade, but I realised it wasn't quite enough. The problem obviously is I know the answers, because I did them, I made them, I see them and see them also. Trying to assume how someone else is going to interpret the question so as to get the answer, or how quick they'll arrive at the answer, can be difficult to plan. So yeah, I will take that on board. We had them back when we lived in Aberdeen. Oh yeah, fair enough. Yeah, okay. I will take this. Suggestions: numbers. Don't stop and losing your place. The chicken hated Sophie's singing. That. I feel bad. Sorry. Fuck that chicken. Alright. Let's go on with the quiz. Let's go on. Round 3 is on fictional sport, because you don't want sport, so let's do fictional sport. Sport that's not real, because we'll know that. So, question 1. In which British sci-fi sitcom would you find the sports zero-G football and kickboxing and the total immersion video game Better Than Life? Question 1. In which British sci-fi sitcom would you find the sports zero-G football and kickboxing and the total immersion video game Better Than Life? Thank you, I enjoyed it. And it's learning how to move rounds from my usual quiz onto this platform as well. I do like this. I like having the slideshow behind so you can see the questions and what's going on. As long as I don't go to the end of my slideshow and then go back through it all to show you all the answers by mistake. That sucks. Right, number 2. With which video game franchise from Square Enix, would you associate the sports blitzball and chocobo racing? Racing, not raising. Question 2. With which video game franchise from Square Enix would you associate the sports blitzball and chocobo racing? I'm sure it's Square Enix now that I've written it up there. I'm gonna Google that later on. I won't even have to properly type it in, it'll just come up and go, did you mean this? Because it's listening all the time. It never stops. I know of 3 British sci-fi sitcoms, so shushed. Right, question 3. What ends the wizard game of Quidditch? Question 3. What ends the wizard game of Quidditch? Hey, look, Leighton. It's another really easy question. It is Square Enix. Bugger. I shall know for next time. Alright, question 4. What cult sci-fi TV show popularised the board game 3D chess? Leighton, you have to be specific on this one, because... But question 4. What cult sci-fi TV show popularised the board game of 3D chess? Oh, nah. You can't correct me on my spelling, but not correct chat on theirs. I have access to a spell checker and have no excuse. But I stand by what I just said. Question 5. What sport, and it is a sport, does a young Anakin Skywalker take part in Star Wars The Phantom Menace? That's question 5. What sport does the young Anakin Skywalker take part in Star Wars Phantom Menace? The best Star Wars film, I think you'll find.
I'm just gonna wait for chat to catch up with us, but... I mean, to be fair, it's not the worst one of the franchise.
Well... I made myself sad thinking about it while waiting for you to catch up. Alright. I'm gonna do number 6. What is the main difference between chess and wizard chess in the J.K. Rowling novels? Question 6. What is the main difference between chess and wizard chess in J.K. Rowling's novels? No, they're not putting the words on. What? Oh, yours. Okay, fine. Question 7. Oh, there we go, Star Wars. They caught up. Question 7. In Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland, what animals are used as mallets in the game of Croquet? You can take that one from the Disney animated or from the books, but I genuinely can't remember from the god-awful live-action Johnny Depp, whatever the hell that mess was. It's question 7. In Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland, what animals are used as mallets in the game of Croquet? Oh! Sorry. Thanks, Liz. Wow. Alright. Let's let's get on with what is my job for right now. Question 8. With whose series of stories set on Discworld would you find the Arguha, a version of football played by trolls, traditionally with the use of a human head? Question 8. With whose series of stories set on Discworld would you find the Arguha, a version of football played by trolls, traditionally with the use of a human head? And I realise that Discworld is spelt wrong, and I'm sorry. But I have no excuse. But you can have my apologies. I know it's a C, not a K. I know, I do know. There is the chance that I wrote Dick World so as to giggle to myself and then had to change it and forgot about the K. But that's unlikely. Question 9 though. In Futurama there is the sport Blurns Ball. What is it a 30th century version of? It's question 9. In Futurama there is the sport Blurns Ball. What is it a 30th century version of? Wow, yes, no, I know I spelled Discworld wrong. I know, thank you. I corrected myself in between saying it and reading your message. Oh, chat delay, I love this. It definitely makes you feel like an idiot twice. That's the best part. Alright, question 10, last question of round 3. Calvin Ball is a game where there are only 2 rules. Players can make new, ridiculous rules at will, and you can never play the same way twice. But in which comic was it created? It's question 10. Calvin Ball is a game where there are only 2 rules. Players can make new, ridiculous rules at will, and you can never play the same way twice. But in which comic was it created? Nope. I hit the wrong shortcut key, sorry about that. There we go. Who wrote? Yes, with whose series of stories? So I'm wanting who wrote the stories. I'm wanting the name of the author. That's for question 8, I'm presuming, Leighton. I'm gonna ask. Yeah, let's go over the answers. I realise how many mistakes I made in this round. I'm sorry. It's question 1. In which British sitcom would you find the sport Zero G football and the total immersion video game better than life? That is Red Dwarf. But I'm in the wrong window. There you go. 2 with Red Dwarf. 2. With which video game franchise from Square Enix would you associate the sports Blitzball and Chocobo racing? It's Final Fantasy. The Final Fantasy franchise. 3. What ends the wizard game of Quidditch? With 2 Ds. It's the seeker catching the snitch. Of course it is. 4. What cult sci-fi TV show popularized the board game 3D chess? It was Star Trek. Next Generation for Leighton, but Star Trek for everyone else. Unless you've corrected some other of my spelling. In which case... Nah, you're okay. 5. What sport does the young Anakin Skywalker take part in Star Wars Phantom Menace? It's pod racing. Yeah, sport. 6. What's the main difference between chess and wizard chess in J.K. Rowling's novels? It's that the pieces move themselves. They come to life and attack. They kill each other. Any of those points? The one thing I never understood is if the pieces fix themselves afterwards, or if you have to keep buying new sets of chess pieces. Because that's not better. It's just... no. Oh, it wasn't the original. Okay, fine. 7. In Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland, what animals are used as mallets in the game of Croquet? It's flamingos. 8. With whose series of stories set on Discworld, spelt with a C, would you find the Argrua, a version of football played by trolls traditionally with the use of human heads? Terry Pratchett. Of course it is. GNU Terry Pratchett. 9. In Futurama, there is the sport Blurns Ball. What is it a 30th century version of? It's baseball. And 10. Calvin Ball, a game where there are only 2 rules. Which comic was it created in? Calvin and Hobbes. Yes. So how'd you do? Oh, I keep pushing 2 by mistake. I'm getting rid of it. Remove. Yep. There we go. Can't do any harm to us now. Sorry about that. Professional, don't you know? How'd you do in that round? Dear God, let me know. Fishing's a sport as well. There's lots of sports that don't seem like they should be sports, but they are sports. I mean, when you go back in time and look at like the old Olympics and stuff, and it's like playing the flute, well, yeah, pipes, flute, or playing a lute or poetry and stuff like that. It's mad. Hey, good jobs. 8s and 9s. I like it. I'm guessing TOC, you mean the original series, the original show. Because otherwise all I can think is of the OC, and it's Star Trek The Orange County. And I just think that would be one of the weirder mashups to see on TV. I'd watch it, but it'd be weird. 9 for Oscar and go. Cool, alright, good job guys. Well done. So, round 4. Round 4 this week is on food and booze, which we have probably all had plenty of over the past year, because what else are we meant to do? What? Yeah, so, nice and easy. Round 4, food and booze. Question 1. What colour is the flesh? That should say flesh. Why does it say flash? That's just... I can't even blame that on spell check. That's just me not checking. I'm sorry, dudes. What colour is the flesh of a cantaloupe melon? I'm realising if you're deaf and doing this by reading the questions, you are in for a shit show tonight. Question 4. What colour... Question 1. I might be having that stroke now, Leighton. I think it's finally caught up to me. Oh. What colour is the flesh of a cantaloupe melon? Yep. A flashing melon. We're back to golden fans. Oh my god. There we go. Yep. Question 2. Question 2. 1/4 of all the hops in the world are grown in which country? It's question 2. 1/4, it's over a quarter actually, of all the hops in the world are grown in which country? Yep, melon flashing, yep, OnlyFans, yep. We're back. Oh, we're back, people. Take me back to slide 2. I don't know why all these people think they get picked on the internet. People make fun of them and things. Question 3. What is added to pasta to make it green? In the making process. What is added to pasta to make it green? So when you buy it, it's green pasta. It's not green food colouring. There's a thing, an actual thing that's added to pasta to make it green. Traditionally. Like the expensive way. No, that's not expensive. Oh, you know what I mean. Did my mic pick up the raspberry I just blew? Oh, it does. Wow. Well, that makes me happy. Right. Question 4. Shall we do question 4? I'm going to do question 4. I beat you to it, Leighton. 4. Puerto Rico and Jamaica are the main producers of which spirit? Question 4. Puerto Rico and Jamaica are the main producers of what spirit? Yeah. Not like a particular brand or anything, but like the spirit. What family that spirit falls into. If you thought it was gin, for example. Oh, we're back to talking about Leighton's left leg now. Leave it long enough, everything turns green. I mean, maybe we were on about a different leg. Ooh. No, that got weird. 5. Tofu and TVP come from which bean? Question 5. Tofu and TVP come from which bean? My voice went very, very newsreadery there. I don't like that. No, it's no fun. Serious. Oh, let's do question 6, because I can do question 6. I do feel like I'm going through the quiz quite quick, so. Yeah, we don't mind, do we? Probably. I don't know. Nothing's coming up. Question 6. Calvados is a brandy made from which fruit? Question 6. Calvados is a brandy made from which fruit? You guys do the quiz. I'm just gonna chill. Enjoy the plinky plunky music. It sounds so happy. It makes me forget all my spelling errors. Goodness me. Question 7. What is the main vegetable ingredient in the dish borscht? That might be spelled incorrectly. I don't know, but it's spelled how I pronounce it because I had to read it. Question 7. What is the main vegetable ingredient in the dish borscht? Borscht. 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 No. Could you make a metal song just out of one word? If you could, borscht would be up there. Maybe there's a round in that. Take one word from a song and just make that word the whole song and just change it to fit the space of the rest of the words. Oh no, that sounds like hell. No, let's not do that. No. Question 8. Which liqueur is said to be made to Bonnie Prince Charlie's secret recipe? It's question 8. Which liqueur is said to be made to Bonnie Prince Charlie's secret recipe? I don't care if I've spelt the word borscht wrong. I appreciate further corrections, but I'm okay with that one. It's yeah. It does have all the consonants, so that's why I think it'd be good as a metal brr. Like it's got that brr and then the tsh, and then the brr. And it'd be, yeah, I'd jam at that. Could we do a music round where we just use consonants? Or you sing it one beat off. It's like do dear 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 do dear female dear instead of do. Yeah, I know the YouTube clip I'm referencing. 9. Which spice comes from the dried stigmas of crocus flowers? Crocus flowers. Question 9. Which spice comes from the dried stigmas of crocus flowers? I don't want to do more singing for another media round. Not right away. I would, breather in between those. We'll do a picture round next week. Yeah. Name the voice actor or something fun like that. And go watch all your Disney films now. All your Pixar's, at least. Ones with big actors in them. Go on BuzzFeed, there'll be about 20 quizzes that will do the exact same thing. I missed a step there. And question 10, how many standard wine bottles make up a Nebuchadnezzar? That's question 10. How many standard wine bottles make up a Nebuchadnezzar? Spell that right, motherfuckers. Of all words to get right. Goodness me. Oh. Thank you. Goodness me. Is there part of me that wants to go away and edit all of these questions before we go over the answers and we see the spelling mistakes all over again? Yes. Yes, there is. Is there a part of me that is far too lazy to do that? Oh yeah. I'll take the star. Don't take away my star. I will take my star for the Sound of Music. Hells yeah. I know the video I'm referencing. It doesn't help if no one else does, obviously, but hey. Alright. Let's do the answers, I suppose. I'm presuming everyone's caught up. I can take a longer pause because I haven't realised how quickly I've been moving through the quiz. especially with the next round to do, but yeah, it's fine. So the answer is, what colour is the flesh of a cantaloupe melon? It's going to be orange. Of course it is. 2, 1/4 of all the hops in the world are grown in which country? They are grown in Germany. 3, what is added to pasta to make it green? It is not time nor age, not even Leighton's left leg. It's spinach. That's it. 4, Puerto Rico and Jamaica are the main producers of what spirit? Rum. Of course it's rum, because I'm Jack and R and rum and yeah, I don't know. 5, tofu and TVP come from which bean? They come from the soya bean or soybean, but it's a soya bean. Soybean is the plant. Soya bean is how we anglicized it. Yes, I looked that up today. Didn't look up the correct spelling for Discworld or Quidditch or borscht or flash. But no, I looked up soybean. 6, Calvados is a brandy made from which fruit? That's made from apples. 7, the main vegetable ingredient in the dish borscht, which I think B-O-R-S-C-H-T. B-O-R-S-H-T. I did just miss the C. That's not so bad. Anyway, beetroot. Beetroot's the answer. It's beetroot. 8, which liqueur is said to be made to Bonnie Prince Charlie's secret recipe? That's drambuie. Drambuie. I hate drambuie. I hate when people say it drambuie. Drambuie. Just... Whoa. 9, which spice comes from the dried stigmas of crocus flowers? It's saffron. I don't know why it formatted that way, but it did. Saffron. Yay. And 10, how many standard wine bottles make up a Nebuchadnezzar? It's 20. And I put 20 in brackets just in case. I decided to do that. I didn't decide to check any of my spelling or the way that words were said. Feel like I got my priorities somewhat muddled. But yeah. Huh. Anyway, how'd you do? What were your scores? How'd you get on? And no, Oscar, I don't do requests. God, no. If you got a suggestion for a round, happily let me know. Right, in the comments, leave it in the chat, whatever. If there's rounds you want to see in the quiz, yes. But I don't particularly enjoy singing. I hate karaoke, that's why I do quizzes. Nice. 9s and 8s. That's good. What did you get stuck on? 10 out of 10. Nice. Good job, Gary. Be honest, I would have been surprised if you got the Puerto Rico Jamaica one wrong. Because I think 3 of your favourite rums are all from that area, from the Caribbean. Also, please don't be off on the quiz. What are we on about with that, Leighton? I missed a step there. What the hell happened? Little fuzzy hair on Flocky. Yeah. I missed a step. 9, 8, 10. Like it. Good job. Good scores. Save the request. No, it got worse. It got worse. Alrighty. We tried to be sensible and friendly. And we ended up... We were still friendly, that's fair, actually. But straight back to OnlyFans. Straight back there. Thanks, dudes. I don't even cosplay for an OnlyFans. Bothered with that. Alright. Round 5. It's the first time I've said that. I've never said round 5 before. It's round 4 and then picture quiz. I've never said... I don't like it. Round another 4. Yeah, let's do that. That works better. I like that. Alright. Round 4. Round 4 this week is going to be on homophones. Technically, the round is titled Homos, but I figured I'd get told off for that. So, it's 9 questions of homophones and 1 question of a different form of homo. You'll see. It's nice and easy. I like this round. You can write down either or. I don't care about your spelling. So, question 1. Which word is both a type of fish and a section in a choir? It's number 1. Which word is both a type of fish and a section in a choir? I am so confused now, Oscar, but thanks. Yeah, Round 4, part 2. The forerunning. No. Round 4, part 2, Quiztastic Boogaloo. Bonus round. Oh, I could have said bonus round. I could have. I'm never going to get that opportunity back. Gone now. I'm upset with myself. Question 2. Which word can mean a foodstuff or a repeat offender? Yes. Question 2. Which word can mean a foodstuff or a repeat offender? These are like easy versions of the cryptic questions you get in crosswords. Because I can't do the hard crosswords, no. I hate cryptic crosswords. They're so... Give me one that's like... The baby sheep. Yes, I can do that. Not like... to not be I. Bah. And somehow that's you. Oh, we could zero it. We could go back to 0. Proper Fight Club style. Alright. Number 3. Something compulsory for biological mothers and advised to give when passing other vehicles. Yeah. It's question 3. Something compulsory for biological mothers and advised to give when passing other vehicles. I'm not saying it's compulsory. It's just how that title is registered in science. Don't get mad at me. I mean, you can if you want, it's not going to do anything. No, it's really not going to do anything. Right, number 4. What can be numbered in a supermarket or drawn on a map? So number 4. What can be numbered in a supermarket or drawn on a map? It's like a really shitty Riddler. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. The Quizler? No, even that's too cool. The Questioner. Has to be someone that Batman looks at and goes, really? Really? No. Robin can deal with this one. Like Robin in the green pants, shorts. Like old school, old ass Robin. Not like any capable guy. Number 5. Which word can mean a slight change or a component of a church? Yeah, it's number 5. Which word can mean a slight change or a component of a church? These do sound like crossword questions that have been pulled out from a Christmas cracker. Oh, but I like that. Oh. And I'm okay with a crappy Batman villain too. I like this round. Yeah. I like this round. I'm glad I wrote it. Dear God. Right. Let's do number 6. What can mean 2 people fighting over one thing, or 1 person fighting with 2 things? Yeah. Question 6. What can mean 2 people fighting over one thing, or 1 person fighting with 2 things? Yeah. I'm playing Dark Souls again, so I like this question. That's apparently where my brain logic went to there. Apologies. Ooh. Shall we do question 7? I'm asking, we're going to do it. You don't get a say in the matter. Haha. 7. What most students are as they spend most days staring at it. I get that this one isn't phrased in the form of a question, but I'm trusting that you lot are smart enough by now to know that I mean which homophone fulfills this statement. Because you're clever. With your 7s and your 8s and your 9s. And your 10 out of 10. You got this. believe in you. Just like Leighton believes in me. Which is genuinely quite sweet. I imagine there's someone else out there, but Leighton said it. I'll take that. It was nice. 8. Title of which David Bowie single was an example of homonyms? Yeah. See, this is the only question that's not homophones. So question 8. The title of which David Bowie single was an example of homonyms? Two words that aren't spelled the same but mean the same thing. Just explained what they were. Just to, yeah. I devalued my initial sentence, the one I said just before this one. I feel like I've let you all down. Thank you, Leah. Alright. Number 9. What word can infer to listen or to expect others to listen? Yeah. It's question 9. What word can infer to listen or to expect others to listen? It can infer either of those things, is the point. I'm now looking at that convinced that infer either isn't a word or that I've spelt it wrong. Or used it incorrectly. I'm trying to use it to mean be suggestive as to mean. Or be used so as to be suggestive in meaning. That just got much more complicated than it needed to be, didn't it? Oh no. Oh no, I don't like it. Alright, this round is a roller coaster. Number 10. What can mean both naked and grizzly? It's number 10. What can mean both naked and grizzly? I don't know what the hand gesture was at the end. Oh, goodness me. Oh, I'm going to have a pause for a second. 30 seconds, a minute. I'll take a minute, yeah. Why not? I think that was interesting. I think it definitely qualified as a bonus round rather than a round unto itself. So yeah. We'll go over the answers in a little bit. If you want to read any of them again, just skip back. 30 seconds at a time. Should probably get you to each individual question. Maybe a bit more in some cases. I do talk a lot of pap. Oh, I'm muted the whole time. Wow. Wow. Bonus round was a good joke and I did a little golf clap. And couldn't work out why my mic wasn't picking up. It's because I pressed mute. So, anyway, the answer's to round 5. Let's do that now. Sorry. On homos. Number 1, which word is both a type of fish and a section in a choir? Bass. Of course it is. 2, what word can mean a foodstuff or a repeat offender? Cereal. Either one. 3, something compulsory for biological mothers as defined by science, not me, it's them, blame the clever people. I'm good with that. An advice to give when passing other vehicles is birth. And the biological mother gives birth is the It doesn't have to be... Oh, I'm not digging a hole. I'm not. You know what I mean. I'm not trying to dig any holes. I'm not trying to... Oh, I made it worse. 4. What can be numbered in a supermarket or drawn in a map? It's an aisle. Yes. 5. Which word can mean a slight change or a component of a church? It's to alter. Like I'm going to have to do with the quiz afterwards when I go back through it and change all the spelling on Quidditch and Discworld and other words I'm definitely not regretting now. Borscht. Freaking borscht. 6. What can mean 2 people fighting over one thing or 1 person fighting with 2 things? So you can dual wield or you can duel someone. You can duel someone while dual wielding. I thought that one was good. I like that one. 7. What most students are is they spend most days staring at it. Bored. So now it's not really boards, it's screens and everything's online and yeah, but the question worked back in 2016 when I first wrote it. 8. The title of which David Bowie single was an example of a homonym, not a homophone, homonym. Genie. Because it's a genie. Gene. It's a homo. Yeah, they both mean gene. They both mean the... That was the lamp and the genie coming out of it. Mondays, my dudes. Number 9, what word can refer to listen or to expect others to listen? This one I like. Oral. Oral meaning to listen and oral to meaning to speak. To make noise and to receive noise. Yeah, I like that. Tough. And 10, what can mean both naked and grizzly? You guessed it. It's bear. That was the nice easy one. This little dude. Not actually a bear. Koala. Useless mother truckers. Oh, you love them though, don't you? Flocky. He did come in handy for the music video though. As weird as that was. But how did you do? How was your scores? Let me know. Let me know. I'm glad that you liked that round. If you did like that round. If you didn't like that round, then sorry and please let me know. If it's because of my terrible use of the homophones and all those things, then that's probably fair. Yeah. 9 out of 10. Nice. If you got them wrong, let me know which ones you got wrong. I want to know which ones were tough. I think oral and oral might have been, but I'm not sure. I am curious. Oh, that face looks well weird in the camera. You'll see it in a second. Well, but the delay is not working. 8 out of 10. Nice, well done. Which ones did you get wrong? Which ones did you find harder than others? Nice, well done, Soph. You got 11 wrong overall. That's pretty decent. This is the point where everyone else realizes they haven't been keeping track of their scores. That's what's happened right now. This is them now going back through and realizing what they got on the other ones to then go back and scroll up through the chat and read them again. See if Leighton counts as 7 out of 8 instead of 7 out of 10 from earlier. Not Leighton, Oscar, sorry. But yeah. To anyone watching this recording later on or anything, that's the end of the quiz. Thank you very much for taking part. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know below if you did, and if there's anything you want in future quizzes, please let me know. I'll try my damnedest. If you hated it, that's fine too. You are more than welcome to with that media round and with everything else. But comment, let me know, give me feedback, because I can't change anything or do anything if I don't hear back from people. So that goes for the chat now as well. Oh, here and here would be good. But they're both spelled the same. So here and here to mean grabbing attention, and would they be homophones? 37 out of 50. Good job. Did you have to scroll back as well? Got oral wrong. Yeah. I thought the oral one was tough. It was meant to be. I mean, the whole quiz is meant to be tough. It's meant to be. I don't think it's fun if you just go in and you know all the answers. I think it's better to be able to speak to people about it and to think them through and stuff. But which here would it be when you're trying to get someone's attention? Because it's here from hear me. Or hear ye. So it's here as into... No. See, I think if you're saying here to someone, it would be H-E-A-R. Because otherwise it's like saying hemmen. It's not. I don't think it's here in the actual use of the word here as in focus here. I think it's more hear me. I think that's where we get it from. I'd need to look into the history of the word. Oscar, I'm very proud of you if that's true. And if you're just saying that as an exaggeration to make yourself feel better, then that's okay as well. We're proud of you. I don't know. We're getting back into Golden fans again, aren't we? Jeez, oh. But yeah. Hopefully everyone watching had fun. Hope you enjoyed yourselves if nothing else. I'm going to go because, yeah, I can. But yeah, I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed the quiz. Any suggestions you got, future or anything like that, please leave them below. Let me know on Instagram as well. It's like the easiest way to message me if you need anything. Yeah, I will see you next week if you're here on Monday at 7:30. Still looking at doing big geek quizzes throughout the week, but I'm not setting that up for another few weeks. Just now I'm trying to sort everything sorted for getting back to work and for moving, hopefully. At least making plans for it. So yeah, I need to work out a way that I can get the funding that I've lost from not doing the quizzes, essentially. So yeah. But yeah, my name's Jack, here every week. Thank you very much, and good night.